Darling, rather a silly thing happened today.
What, dear? Tell me about it.
A bird flying underneath will get...
It's only a silly little fingle-pingle, but it has been sort of bothering me.
Tell me.
Well, you remember that letter I mentioned from Emily Rouse?
Oh, yes. Very sad. Oh, poor Emily. And she was such an active girl at school, wasn't she? Of course, I think you should be very cheered by the way she's improved, because people can make
it isn't that. Will you kindly let me say what I have to say?
I'm sorry, dear.
Well, I came across that letter this morning for the first time. At least I thought it was the first time. It seemed like the first time. But it was dated 12 days ago, and it was out of its envelope, so I must have read it and forgotten about it. It was all new to me.
Well, I shouldn't worry, dear. Now, things slip my mind all the time. Look at the way I forgot to pay the telephone bill, and we were all cut off for 3 days.
That's just forgetfulness, Adela. This is senility. I can't stand the thought of ending up a vegetable.
Honestly, a lapse of memory over a letter, that's hardly being a vegetable. Now, you must keep a sense of
turn
proportion,
into vegetables
dear.
overnight. It's a gradual process, and it has to start somewhere. And what about the fish?
Fish?
I thought I hadn't asked you to get the fish. Bernard and Shorty, they both saw that. If I'm becoming a vegetable, I couldn't bear for them to see it happen to me, especially Bernard. I couldn't bear that.
My dear, there's truly nothing to see. Of course, at our age, we can't expect things to be just as they were.
Oh, of course, we can't expect not to fall apart at the seams. How frightfully clever of you to have thought of that. Well, all I can say is punkalunks.